In today's video, we will see 20 data cleaning tips and tricks. The very first one is copy paste. Over here I have got quantity and all the quantities are in negative and I want positive values over here. So I'll type -1 anywhere in the sheet. We'll copy this, Ctrl C or Command C. We'll click on first cell, we'll press Shift Ctrl down arrow key and all the data will be selected till bottom. Now I'll go to Home tab and over here we get the option of paste. We'll click on the drop down, we'll come down and we'll click on Paste Special. Paste Special dialog box will be opened. We'll click on Multiply and we'll do OK. So all negative values got converted in positive values. Over here I have to convert the numbers in percent. Again all the numbers are in minus or negative. So we'll click over here -1%. Enter. I'll show you something. I'll put some color over here and we'll change the font color. Now I'll copy this, Ctrl C or Command C. We'll click on first number, we'll press Shift Ctrl down arrow key. Now I'll go to Home, Paste and we'll click on Paste Special. We'll click on Multiply and we'll do OK. So all the numbers got changed to percent and the cell color got changed along with font color. Over here we have got percentage and some are in negative and some are in positive. And we have to mark this through arrow. I'll click on next cell, we'll go to Insert, we'll come to extreme right hand side. Over here we get the option of symbol, but this is not active right now. So I'll double click inside the cell. Now it got active. We'll click on symbol. Over here we get many options. Even our emojis are over here. So we'll go to bullet and stars. This is up arrow. I'll double click over here and up arrow got inserted. Now we have to insert down arrow. We'll go to frequently used and we can see our down arrow key over here. We'll double click over here. We'll close this. We'll delete one. Now I'll copy this, Ctrl C or Command C. We'll click on first number, we'll press Shift Ctrl down arrow key. Now I'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to custom and over here we can see 0%. I'll click just in front of 0%. We'll give space and we'll paste my arrow keys, Ctrl V or Command V. We'll click between arrow, we'll give space and we'll put semicolon, space -0%. And we'll do OK. So our arrows got inserted. Now I'll go to Home, Conditional Formatting, Highlight Cell Rule, greater than, and over here I'll type 0. If greater than 0, I want green. Customized format, font, I'll select green color and we'll do OK. OK. So all the positive figures got highlighted in green. We'll go to Conditional Formatting once again, Highlight Cell Rule, less than 0. We'll click on drop down, Customize format, font, and from here I select red color. OK. OK. Now we can delete this. Let's see another example. Group and ungroup. Suppose that I have to compare my data of Jan from May. In that case, I'll have to hide the data of February, March and April. We'll right click the mouse, hide. And if I'll have to hide more data, I'll have to do the same thing. And it's going to take lots of time. So let's see what can be done. I'll undo this. Now I'll select the data which I want to hide. We'll go to data. We'll come in extreme right hand side and over here we get the option of group. We'll click on the drop down and we'll select group. A group got created. If I'll click on minus, all the things will be hidden. If I'll click on plus, all the things will be unhidden. Even we can create multiple groups. We'll select this group. Our group got created. 2 groups got created. Even this can be done for rows. We'll select the rows, data, group. We'll click on minus and the group got created. Let's see another example. Over here I have got a data and I want to create this in table. So I'll click anywhere inside my data. We'll press Ctrl A or Command A. All the data will be selected. Now I'll press Ctrl T. A small box will pop up, create table. My table has headers and I'll do OK. We'll go to Home and we'll create borders. So a very beautiful table got created. On the top, we can see Table tab. We'll click on Table tab. In case you want to remove filter buttons, you can. In case you want to change the color of table, it can be done from here. We have got lots of options. And in case you want to change the table in a range, go to Table tab, come to extreme left hand side, and over here we get the option of Convert to Range. Just click over here. Alert. Do you want to convert the table to a normal range? Do yes. and our table got converted to a normal range. Let's see another example. Find and replace. Over here I have got my client's name, but after every client's name I have got some special value along with region, and I have to remove this. I just want client's name. I'll click on first client's name, we'll press Shift Control down arrow key. Now I'll press Control H. Find what? I'll put bracket, means bracket open, star, bracket close, replace with. I don't want to replace this with anything, so I'll click on Replace All. Alert, all finished. We made 24 replacements. OK, close. So all the special values got removed and we got only names. Let's see another example. Hide column and rows. For Windows and Mac, commands will be totally different. Let's see the command for Windows first. I want to hide rows from here, so I'll select this and we'll press Ctrl 9. Rows will be hidden. To unhide the rows, command will be select this and press Shift Ctrl 9 and it got unhidden. Now let's hide our columns. I'll select my column and we'll press Ctrl 0. Columns got hidden. Now I want to unhide this. We'll select both and we'll press Shift Ctrl 0 and our columns got unhidden. To hide rows and columns, command of Mac and Windows will be same, but to unhide, command of Mac will be totally different. To unhide the rows, command for Mac is Ctrl Shift open bracket, and to unhide columns, command of Mac will be Ctrl Shift bracket close. Let's see another example. Over here we have got sales and sales target, and we want to insert dollar over here. So we'll select this and we'll press Shift Ctrl dollar. My current country is India, so I got this in rupee. Now I'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to currency. We'll click on drop down, and from here I'll select English United States. OK. So dollar sign got inserted before all my amount. Let's see another example. Over here I have got my sales, but there's formula in my sales and I want to put just values over here. So I'll click on top, we'll press Shift Control down arrow key. Now I'll press Control and we'll come to border. A palm icon will be visible. I'll drag this to right. I got many options. Move here, copy here as values only. So I'll click on copy here as values only. And over here formulas got removed and all the figures got pasted as values. Let's see another example. Arrange data without copy and paste. Over here we have got daily sales report. February is over here and Jan is just after April. Means all the months are not aligned. So we are not going to do copy and paste over here. We'll just click on Jan. We'll press Shift Control down arrow key. Now I'll press Shift. A palm icon will be visible. Now I'll drag this to end. Means in the very beginning. Just after serial number on the border, you might notice a dark line. So whenever the dark line will be visible, we have to release our mouse. I'll release my mouse and January got shifted without copy and paste. So it's Jan, Feb, March. April is sitting over here. We'll click on April. We'll press Shift Control down arrow key. Now I'll press Shift and we'll drag this after March. We'll release the mouse. Now it's Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June and so on. Let's see another example. Over here I have got my employee data. In the very beginning I have got employee ID and after that employee's name. In this column I want my employee ID and over here I want my employee name. I'll click on first employee data. We'll press Shift Control down arrow key. Now I'll go to my data tab. We'll come in the center. Over here we get the option of text to columns. We'll click over here, delimited and fixed width. So I'll click on fixed width. We'll do next. In a very small window, we can see our employee data. So I'll get my cursor just after employee ID and we'll click over here. Now I'll click on next and we'll click on finish. Alert, there's already data here. Do you want to replace it? I'll do OK. So I got my employee ID over here and employee name over here. Let's see scenario 2. We'll press on first employee data. We'll press Shift Control down arrow key. We'll go to data, text to columns. This time we are not going to select fixed width. We'll leave it on delimited and we'll click on next. Tab, semicolon, comma, space, other. So we have got underscore. So I'll click on other and over here I'll put underscore. We'll take this to left Now I'll click on next and we'll click on finish. Alert, there's already data here. Do you want to replace it? I'll do OK. And I got my employee ID over here and employee name. Let's see another example. Unstack data. For unstack data, we will see three ways. So our first way is, over here we have got all the details. And in this cells, we want company name, invoice number, region, items and client name. I'll click just under company name. We'll press plus or equal to. We'll click on items name and we'll hit enter. Now I'll click on company name. We'll go to formula bar. We'll delete equal to and we'll type AA and we'll hit enter. Now I'll drag this. So this got AAB5, AAB6 until AAB9. So B9 is this one. We'll click just under this. This is B10. So I'll drag this down and we'll do this B10. Enter. We'll drag this to right. Now we will click on company name. We'll press Shift Control down arrow key. The last cell number is B64. We will go on top, Shift Control up arrow key, B64. I'll type B64 over here for my reference. Now I'll select both and we'll drag this down. It's still B64. Perfect. We'll go on top. Now I'll press Ctrl H. We'll delete this. We'll take this down. Find what? So find AA and replace with is equal to. And we'll click on replace all. Alert, all finished. We made 60 replacements. I'll do OK. Now I'll close this. So we got all company name, invoice numbers, regions, items and client's name. Let's see second way. Data is same. Company name plus or equal to. We'll click on company name. Enter. We'll come to right. Invoice number plus or equal to. We'll click on invoice number. Enter. Region plus or equal to. We'll click on region. Enter. We'll come to right. Items plus or equal to. We'll click on items. Enter. We'll come to right. Client name plus or equal to. We'll click on client name. Enter. Our last cell reference was B64. So I'll type B64 over here for my reference. Now I'll select this and we'll drag till end. Perfect. We'll go on top. Now I'll press F5 or function F5. Go to box will open. I'll click on special and we'll click on blanks. We'll do OK. All the blanks got selected. Now I'll press Ctrl minus. Over here we get the option of delete. Shift cells left, shift cells up, entire row, entire column. So I'll click on shift cells up and we'll do OK. All our data got managed very properly. We can delete this. Let's see third way. Over here data is different. In this column, we have got country details along with country name, capital, currency and continent. And we have to divide this in these columns. So the first thing what we have to do, put cell numbers. So cell number of this is C5. We'll type C5 over here. Enter. We'll drag this. So it got till C8. This will be C9. Enter. We'll drag this. Now I'll click on first country. We'll press Shift Control down arrow key. We'll come down. Last cell reference is C44. We'll go on top. We'll type C44 over here. Just for my reference. Nothing to do with the formula. Now I'll copy both the rows and we'll drag till C44. C44 is over here. So I'll select this and we'll delete. Now I'll click on first cell reference. We'll press Shift Control down arrow key and right arrow key. All the details will be selected. Now I'll press Ctrl H. We'll take this down. Find what? I'll delete this. Replace with what? I'll delete this. So find what? Find C and replace with is equal to C. And we'll click on replace all. Alert. All finished. We made 40 replacements. I'll do OK. We'll close this. We'll delete this cell reference. So all the data got filled very properly, or all the data got unstacked very properly. Let's see another example. Over here we have got numbers and we have to convert the numbers in dates. So first thing, I'll click on first number. We'll press Shift Control down arrow key. We'll copy this, Control C or Command C and we'll paste over here. Control V or Command V. I'll leave it selected and we'll press Shift Control 3 and all the numbers got converted to date. Now we have to convert dates to numbers. I'll click on first date, we'll press Shift Control down arrow key. We'll copy this, Ctrl+C or Command+C, and we'll paste over here, Ctrl+V or Command+V. We'll leave it selected, we'll press Ctrl+1. Format Cells window will open, we'll go to General, and we'll do OK. So all the dates got converted to numbers. Let's see another example. Create filters. We will see two things over here. In the very beginning, we will create filter for region only. And after that, we will create the filter for whole table or data. So I'll click on region, we'll press Shift Control down arrow key. Now I'll press Shift Control L and my filter got inserted. Now we will insert filter in the whole data. But before inserting the filter, we will have to remove this. So to remove this, we will again press Shift Control L. Filter got removed. Now I'll click anywhere inside my data, we'll press Command A or Control A. Now I'll press Shift Control L and filters got created everywhere. Let's see another example. Delete blank cells. Over here we have got blank cells and there's no figure. But in sales target we have got figure. And the command what we are going to use, these figures will also be removed. Means the whole row will be removed. So I'll click anywhere inside my data, we'll press Ctrl A or Command A. Now I'll press Ctrl G. Go to box will open, I'll click on Special. We'll select blanks and we'll do OK. So all the blank cells got selected. Now I'll press Ctrl minus. Delete. I'll do entire row and we'll click on OK. So entire row got deleted. Even the figures which were in the row got deleted. Let's see another example. Over here we have got a data and we have got blank cells over here. But we don't want to remove blank cells. We want to fill special character. And special character can be anything. I'll just put missing. So I'll click anywhere inside my data. We'll press Ctrl A or Command A. We'll press Ctrl G. Go to dialog box will open. I'll click on Special. We'll click on blanks and we'll do OK. All the blank cells got selected. Now we have to insert special character. You might notice one thing. All the blank cells are highlighted except one. And this is the master blank cell. So we will go in formula bar and we'll type missing. Now we will not hit enter directly. We will press Ctrl and we will do enter. And the word missing got inserted. We will select the whole data. We'll go to home, conditional formatting, highlight cell rule, equal to, and over here I'll type missing. And we'll do OK. So all my special character got highlighted. Let's see another example. Flash fill. Over here I have got my employee details and all the details are in a single cell and I want to divide over here. Name. First is name. So I'll copy this. Ctrl+C or Command+C. We'll come over here and we'll paste. Ctrl+V or Command+V. Enter. Employee number. This is employee number. I'll copy this. Ctrl+C or Command+C and we'll paste over here. Ctrl+V or Command+V. Date of birth. Date of birth is in center. I'll copy this. Ctrl+C or Command+C and we'll paste over here. Ctrl+V, Command+V, enter. Father's name. Father's name is in center. I'll copy this. Ctrl+C or Command+C and we'll paste over here. Enter. Now I'll click just under name and we'll press Ctrl+E. Employee name, Ctrl+E. Date of birth, Ctrl+E. And father's name, Ctrl+E. So all the data got filled up within seconds through flash fill. Let's see another example. Change cases. Over here we have got employee name, but employee name is not proper and we have to do proper. I'll click over here, we'll press plus or equal to proper, bracket open, we'll click on first employee, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. First name got proper, I'll drag this down. The rest of the names are not proper. So we will go to formula bar and just before proper, we will put trim. Bracket open, we'll come to the end, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now I'll drag this down. So all the names got proper now. Over here I want all the names in uppercase. So I'll do plus or equal to upper, bracket open, we'll click on name, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. So I got my name in uppercase. We'll drag this down. Lowercase, plus or equal to lower, bracket open, we'll click over here, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We'll drag this down. One thing to remember over here, if I'll delete details from here, all the things will be deleted. I'll undo this, So better I'll copy this, Control C or Command C, and we'll paste over here. Paste special values. Now we can delete this. Let's see another example. Find and delete duplicates. So before deleting duplicates, let's find how many duplicates are there. We'll click anywhere inside my data. We'll press Ctrl A. Now I'll go to Home, Conditional Formatting, Highlight Cell Rule, and over here we get the option of duplicate values. I'll click over here and we'll do OK. So all the duplicate values got highlighted. Now I'll select my data. We'll go to Data tab. In the center we get the option of Remove Duplicates. I'll click over here and we'll do OK. OK. So all the duplicate values got removed. Let's see another example. Over here we have got a data and the data is looking very shabby and we have to manage it properly. First of all, I'll do one thing. I'll copy this, Ctrl C or Command C, and we'll paste over here. This is just for our reference, just to see how it's looking now and how it will be looking once we change the data or once we will manage the data. We'll press Escape. Now I'll click anywhere inside my data. We'll press Ctrl A or Command A. The whole data will be selected. We'll go to Home. We'll come to right hand side. Over here we get the option of Eraser. We'll click on the drop down. Clear all, clear formats, clear content, clear links. So I'll do Clear Format. All the formats got cleared. Now I'll press Ctrl T. Create table. My table has headers. OK. I'll go to Home and we'll put borders. We'll go to Table tab. We'll click on drop down and we'll select a desired table design. We'll go to Home and we'll change the font style. We'll take all the things in center and in mid. Perfect. So our data was like this in the very beginning and within seconds it got changed to beautiful table. Let's see our last example, and that is our bonus tips. This is my data and I want to hide the data. Means I want to hide the whole sheet. If I'll click on the sheet, we'll right click the mouse, we'll hide this, and if I'll click on any tab, we'll right click the mouse, it's visible that something is hidden over here. So we will do one thing, we will leave it hidden, we'll go to Review, and over here we get the option of Protect Workbook. We'll click over here. Password is optional. I'll put password 123. Verify 123 and we'll do OK. Now if I'll right click the mouse, the option of hide and unhide is not active. To unhide this, you'll have to go to Review once again. Means you'll have to go to Review tab once again. Click on Protect Workbook. Put your password 123. Do OK. Now if I'll right click the mouse, hide and unhide options got active. So now I can unhide this. So these were our data cleaning tips and tricks. I'll provide link of this file in description box in case you want to download. You can. I'm sure you must have loved the video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you soon with a new topic. Till then, bye bye.